Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Elite Collection 99 Boogeyman figure from Mattel. I was really excited when this figure was announced, so the one question is this figure as cool as it looks? Well, let's talk about that. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks awesome, and a large part of that is definitely due to how cool the Boogeyman's character design is. I was not watching wrestling when Boogeyman was active in WWE. However, I've seen a lot of videos that have mentioned him, and just, yeah, always love the look. And I think they definitely captured it here. As you can see, the face paint done really, really well. Nice and clean as well. The one thing I wish they had done, I guess, was with the eyes done more the like kind of snake cat eye contacts that he had in there, but I understand why they wouldn't, especially on this scale. But everything looks great here. They have all of the gear as it should be, with the armbands, some nice sculpt on the top ones too. And then the pants, you can see lots and lots of details pretty much all around, with stitches and the kind of varying colors with the scales and the kind of hair. And that is brought out in a different way in the chase variant, which I also have here. So as you can see, same figure, pretty much, like torso is 100% the same, but we get a different head. We get the all red face paint. This is all just red plastic with a little bit of paint on it for the head, and then the pants are more of a like flat black with just some of the hair painted in brown, but same details all around. Just really cool overall, just well proportioned, all that. They used a very good buck for Boogeyman, and yeah, just a cool looking figure all around. Not too much to speak of in terms of accessories. However, we do get everything that we would want with Boogeyman as a character. So first we're gonna start off, we actually get a pile of worms, as you can see. So that kind of like sickly brown plastic with some kind of sickly green over that. You can see that tab, and that goes into the gap here in the front of the mouth. You just kind of stick those in, and they are very secure. They just kind of like hang out in there, so that's pretty awesome. Then we get his cane, sculpted exceptionally well. Some really cool details on this one between the wood grain and the dream catchers here on the end, and then the top right there. So really well done. I mean, obviously could use maybe an extra touch of paint, but I mean, it definitely works as is. And then finally, we get the clock done really well. And at first I thought this was solid glass, and then clearly it's not, as you can see right there. So this is breakaway, and all these pieces kind of fit into, take them off so I don't lose them, a channel here around the face. So yeah, definitely worth noting to be careful that you don't lose those pieces. So I'll probably display it without that, but yeah, just a cool piece overall. And that will do it for accessories. Articulation here is really good, and as you can see, can hold a freestanding kick, pardon me. And yeah, so definitely some good stuff going on here. So breaking it down, we do have our barbell joint in the head. Because there's no hair or anything like that, we actually get some fantastic ups, some of the best I've seen from an Elite. Looking forward, not so much, or at least with this neck piece. If you remove that, you'll probably get a little bit more down. And we get some tilt as well. We got lots of room under that head sculpt. We got hinge and swivel at the wrists, at the shoulders, so we can come out to our T. We do a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which are going to be hindered by a lot of the armaments, so worth noting. Hinge and swivel at the wrist, all horizontal. Then we get an ab crunch, and one of the more generous ones I've seen, so definitely a really good crunch forward, decent arch back. Then we get waist swivel. Our hips come out to about here. Definitely not the best I've seen from an Elite, but part of that is the sculpt here. Usually the baggier pants characters just don't get as much. And our front kick is coming to about there, so not quite 90. Then we get thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which fold completely in half beautifully. Then we come down to the feet, and gonna be hindered a little bit by the sculpt at the bottom of the pants, so getting forward and back about there, and some really generous rocker for an Elite. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other WWE figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters, finally with an articulated icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valaverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the WWE Elite Collection 99 Boogeyman figure from Mattel is that this is a pretty awesome figure, and absolutely, if you're a fan of Boogeyman or just kind of dark horror themed wrestlers in general, absolutely worth picking up. And this is available currently on various online retailers, including but not limited to Entertainment Earth, of whom I happen to be an affiliate. So if you use my code, which will show up right here, TS Moth at checkout, you will get 10% off if this is still in stock. It is right now. And if your order is over $59, you'll get free shipping. So yeah, definitely get on that if you can. And with that being said, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, etc. Want to help it even more? Ways to do that at the bottom of the description as well. And beyond that, I hope to see you here again, because I do 3 reviews a week at least of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So yeah, hope to see you back. And with all that being said, I hope you are well. I hope that all your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.